Sometimes you get to that edge, right? Where the frustration is so real and you just feel like quitting. You start telling yourself it's too hard, that you're not good enough, and maybe this whole thing just isn't for you. I've been there, trust me. But what if I told you that for so many of us who get stuck, there's just one thing missing? One. And it has nothing to do with talent or luck. It's a shift in your head, a trigger. And in the next few minutes, I want to share what I've learned about it and how you can flip that switch for yourself today. You know, I think we all fall for the same lie, the lie of motivation. We watch an inspiring video, we feel that jolt of energy, and we think, this is it. This time it's different. But man, motivation is just a feeling, an emotion. And like any emotion, it doesn't last. It's like a match that flares up and then just as quickly dies out. And it leaves you right back where you started. Only now you're also disappointed in yourself. We look at successful people and we think that they're just these motivation machines, that they wake up with a fire inside them every single day. But that's not the truth. They get tired, they get discouraged, they have days where the couch looks a hell of a lot better than their goals. The difference is they stopped relying on how they feel. They're not waiting for inspiration. But it's never going to be enough to get you to the finish line, only on motivation. And that's the trap. That's the cycle of starting and stopping that keeps so many of us from finding out who we really can be. So you're asking yourself, so what's the secret? What's that trigger? It's just deciding to stop looking for the back door, the escape route. I call it the no exit decision. It's this commitment that's so real, so absolute, that quitting just isn't on the table anymore. You go from trying to doing. You shift from I'll do this as long as it feels good to I will do this for me no matter what. And realizing that it is enough. This isn't about being stubborn. It's about being strategic with yourself. This is that moment you stop depending on feeling and start building discipline. And discipline isn't something you're born with. It's a skill. You build it every day. It's the engine that keeps you going, especially on the days you don't feel like it. It's what some people, like psychologist Angela Duckworth, call grit, that passion and perseverance for your long term goals. It's a huge piece of the puzzle. It's that understanding that what really matters is just talent. By applying that talent day after day over a long, long time, it's not going to happen instant. So, how do you make this no exit decision? How do you flip that switch? For me, it really comes down to three things. Three things. First one, automate your actions. Your willpower is going to run out. So stop debating with yourself every day. Build routines that make it automatic. If you want to work out, lay your gym clothes out and the night before. If you want to write a book, just commit to one single page every morning. Make it a small, non negotiable thing. That way, showing up becomes the default, not some big emotional battle. Second one, Make pain your teacher. Let me say that again. Make pain your teacher. Most people feel that struggle and see it as a stop sign. But before the 1%, it's a sign that you're growing. It's what Carol Dweck talks about with the growth of mindset, seeing challenges as chances to get stronger. You start to understand that failure isn't a judgment on who you are. It's just a feedback. That discomfort you feel, that's your limits expanding. That's not a reason to quit. It's a proof that you're making progress. And the third, and this might be the most important one, keep the promises you make to yourself. Every single time you say you're going to do something and then you don't, you break trust with yourself. But on the flip side, every time you follow through, no matter how small, you build your self-belief. You don't become. It builds a wall of proof that you are someone who finishes what they start. In the end, the secret to never quitting is realizing there was never a secret at all. It was always a choice. It's a decision to stop waiting to feel good and to just start doing the work. It's about trading the temporary high of motivation for the real strength of discipline. It's not about being the most talented person in the room. It's about the obsession with being the best version of yourself. And that's a daily thing. It's about being the one who's willing to stay on course. So the question isn't whether you have what it takes. The question is, are you willing to make that no exit decision for you and for no one else? If you're ready to commit and become a part of that 1%, subscribe for more. And in the comments below, tell me one goal you're making a non-exit decision today.